What's up, you guys? Welcome to Soulful Steps to Freedom. I'm your host, Tanaid Lee. I want to pose this question to you before I say anything else. What if everything you've been taught or told about success is a lie? What if there's a way, a strategic way, to create the life that you truly desire? I've created this channel to explore mindset shifts, entrepreneurship, personal growth, and the steps you can take to create the life you really want. Because let's face it, majority of people are not living the lives they really desire. They're not waking up in the morning full of passion and purpose, ready to take on the day. And when they are, it's either because they're on vacation, escaping their known reality, or because something exciting is happening in their lives. And how often does this even get to happen for people? Now, if you feel like I'm speaking directly to you, I want you to think about something. Do you really think that you were born to work 5 days just to enjoy two? Do you really think that you were designed to pay bills and then die? Or work majority of your life up until you're 60 years old just to enjoy what you don't even know what you have left of your life? Now, I've been stuck in a life that is not exciting. I've been there, but I broke free, and so can you. In this series, I'm going to let you guys know how I broke free from societal norms and how I created a life full of purpose and passion. Most importantly, how you can do the same. Now, look, if you're 100% happy with where you're at in your life right now, then maybe this isn't for you. But if you know deep down that you're destined for something greater, that you can be happier, right? Then keep listening, like the video, and subscribe to the channel so I can show you the exact steps you can take to break free from societal norms and live in the freedom that you always knew you wanted. But first, let's talk about why so many of us feel this way in the first place. Get comfortable and let me take you through it. Welcome, guys. So, the question is, why do so many of us live a life that doesn't truly excite us? And guys, the answer is quite simple if you think about it. Did you know that from the minute you were born, you've been conditioned to follow a path that isn't designed for true freedom? When you were younger, you were told to go to school, get a secure job, and trade your time for money. Just to live the best years of your life exhausted, waiting for the weekend, and wondering if there's more to life. Society teaches us to survive, not thrive. It teaches us that passion and purpose are more of luxuries, when in actual fact, passion and purpose should be the foundation of how you live your life. Society also programs us to look past what could go right and focus on what could go wrong. Elon Musk would never be where he is now if he never believed that he could do it. And it's actually sad because so many people have the power and the potential to impact lives, to achieve greatness in this world, and they never get to it because they never believe that they can. And that person could be you. If there's one thing you take out of this, let it be this: you don't have to follow the script that was handed to you. You have the power to break free and create a life full of excitement. It's possible. God created us in His image, right? Fearfully and wonderfully made. He blessed us with wisdom and purpose. Do you really think that His intent was for us to live a life full of stress, limitation, and unfulfilled dreams? He took His precious time to craft us, blessed us with creativity, with intelligence, and with the ability to shape our own lives. Do you really think that He would put all of this in us if we weren't actually meant to use it? God didn't design us to work, pay bills, and repeat. Instead, He gave us privilege and the power to make a difference in the world, to step into our calling and to do what truly makes our hearts happy. And here's the truth: if you step into the work that you were meant to do, it won't even feel like work. You can literally build a life of financial freedom, all that just by doing what you genuinely love to do. Because once you step into your God given purpose, abundance will naturally follow. The thing is, you need to want it and you need to be ready to step into that power. There's three things that will tie it all together: it's desire, it's action, and it's discipline. And I'm sure you already have one, right? If you're watching this episode, you already want it. So it's time to ignite the other two. Now, guys, a lot of you may be thinking, what if I'm too old to start? Or what if I'm too young to start? I've never done anything in my life, I've never studied anything, or I just matriculated. None of that defines you. None of it matters. It doesn't matter how much you have in your bank account. It doesn't matter how little you have in your bank account. It doesn't matter how old or how young you are. Whatever situation you may be in your life right now doesn't define you. Remember, mindset is everything. You need to believe that you can achieve this, and you need to know the proper steps to take in order to do so. What matters is that you have the power to take your soulful steps to freedom. Now, I want you guys to rate yourselves on a scale from 1 to 10. What do you think your belief system is currently at right now? The belief you have in yourself and the belief you have in your dreams. Don't take too long to think about it, but I want you to make note of it. Okay, whatever you rate yourself, write it down. If you rated yourself between 1 and 6, this means that you fall into the category of majority of people. If you rated yourself above 6, it means that you have a strong belief, but chances are, if you're not where you want to be currently, you still have a lot of work to do. Now, guys, if you rated yourself on the lower scale, I want you to know that this is expected and this is what society wants, right? Society doesn't want you to believe that your dream is possible. So, like I said before, from the minute you were born, from the minute I was born, we were programmed into believing that our dreams are unrealistic. And society conditions us to basically follow what is practical, so to speak. And that's when fear kicks in. So people start to get anxious, they start to get scared, they don't want to step into that freedom or into their passion and purpose because they're doubtful. And the reason they're doubtful is because society basically shows us and tells us every single day that what we dream is not realistic. Now, instead of watching or listening to these episodes every day, if you really want to make a change in your life, then do yourself a favor. Apply what I'm saying in your daily life. Guys, what I know has taken me years to learn. So if you can take what I'm telling you now and apply it in your daily life and take note of what I'm saying, there's no limits to what you can achieve in this life. The reality is most people won't succeed, right? Most people are never going to break free. They're always going to be controlled by society. As sad as it is to say, most people are always going to believe what society has to tell them. There's a story in the Bible where this man comes to Jesus and he says to Jesus, my son is having seizures. There's something that's possessing him, that's trying to throw him into the water and into the fire to kill him. And he says to Jesus, if you can, have pity on us. is asking Jesus to basically heal his son. And Jesus says, if I can, everything is possible for those who believe. Now, guys, I am living proof of it. Jesus doesn't say, okay, this, and that is possible if you believe. He doesn't say, okay, we'll discuss, what's possible. He doesn't say that. He says, everything is possible for those who believe. So, why are you so doubtful? You don't have to be doubtful. You don't have to place your trust elsewhere. You can literally just have the faith and put your trust in Jesus. And whether you're a Christian or not, test it. Everything is possible for those who believe. All you have to do is believe in yourself, believe in your dream, believe in your goal, believe in your purpose. And it's crazy to think what you can do once you believe, but it's even more crazy to see how all these pieces start fitting together once you believe. Because abundance just naturally follows. It really does. So, if you want to be the exception and you want to achieve your goals and your dreams and your purpose, then you need to understand fully what is holding other people back. There's this thing called the success cycle, which I love because it makes perfect sense. And I'm going to take you through that. This cycle is the key to achieving any goal. It's the key to breaking free from the ordinary and entering the extraordinary. It's the process that shapes your journey towards the freedom you not only want, but you deserve. This cycle is a loop of 4 elements: belief, potential, action, and results. Let me take you through it. Now, the success cycle works like this. Let's say, for example, you tried working out and you failed epically. Your body is not the way you wanted it to be, right? That affects your belief. Because now you believe that, it's pointless working out. You're not going to get where you want to be with this. So it affects your belief. Now, your belief affects your potential. Because what you believe about a situation will affect what you see your potential as. Now, remember, initially I said there's people out there with the greatest potential. Most probably you, right? You have the potential to change so many lives, to do the greatest things, but because you don't see it that way, it affects your potential. Now, your potential, okay, will determine your action and what action you take regarding this whole situation. Because let's, for example, say with your body, because you believe that nothing really is going to happen, right? You can work out, you can do the things you need to do, but it's not going to change anything. That's going to have effect on your potential. And because you don't see yourself getting anywhere, your potential is impacted like that. That's going to affect your action. Because now you're not going to work out as hard as you should be working out, because you're going to think, what's the purpose? What's the point? Right? And the action that you put in is going to determine your results. So because you don't put in as much effort, that's going to lead to negative results, or not negative, sometimes no results. Okay, let's rather say it like that. My point here is it all starts with your belief. The results that you create, right? The results, the outcome is always going to either uplift your belief or it's going to put your belief down. So this is why your results are just as important as your belief, but your belief is where it all starts, and it's all a cycle. You need to go into this knowing that you're going to get the result you want, right? And you'll see that as the cycle continues, everything is just going to get better. You're not going to get the result the first time, the result that you want. Some of you will, but most of you won't get the result you want the first time. And I've seen it myself. There's things that I've tried and tried. There's things with my business that I've tried that didn't work out the first time. But that I didn't allow that to impact my belief. Because if I did, then I would believe less, right? I'd believe that it's not working. That would then impact my potential. I'd believe I'm not capable. And then that would impact my action. I wouldn't put in as much effort as I should put in because I would think, listen, I'm putting all this effort in, but it's not making a difference. My result is not changing. So it would impact my action and therefore impact my result, which would therefore impact my belief. Guys, it's a continuous loop. You need to know for a fact going into this, you need to build that belief. You need to know for a fact that regardless of what happens, regardless of how far back you think life is pushing you, regardless of what people say about you, regardless of what people think, you shouldn't pay attention to it. The only thing you should be paying attention to is what you believe for yourself, because that's going to impact your potential, your action, your results, which in turn will impact your belief. Now, here's the exciting part. For the next episode, I want you to really think about what your success cycle looks like. This is where you get to take control. Okay? It's a space where we get to share our journeys, we get to share our struggles and our lives and our stories, and we get to show others that they're not going through this alone. In the next episode, I'm going to show you guys an experiment based on the success cycle that proves to you that this works. You will see exactly how your actions determine your results, how your results determine your beliefs, and how your beliefs determine your potential, and so on and so forth. So, my question to you: how does the success cycle play a part in your life right now? What is your belief system, and how does it impact your potential? What are the actions you're taking to see the results that you want? And what results have you seen in your life that have impacted your belief? Remember, guys, if I only worked off of my results, I would never be where I am today. I never ever let my results, what people say about me, what people think about me, affect my beliefs. Never. And that's what you need to learn. This is a journey where if you want to see a change in your life, you're going to have to put the effort in and you're going to have to follow the steps that I recommend to you. Make your notes, put it in the Facebook community group. Our group is called Soulful Steps to Freedom, where we get to communicate and build each other up and help each other achieve the lives that we want to achieve. Introduce yourself and tell us about your goals and what you're looking to achieve. Guys, my promise to you is that you'll get there. There's no way that you won't, because everything is possible for those who believe. Remember, it's a journey and it's a journey that we can go through together. I'm here to help you guys and I'm here to show you that everything is possible. I'm living proof of that, and you can be as well. Till next time. Mwah.